guys, welcome back to the channel. Brand new year, brand new build. I just started a new build about 2 weeks ago, and I didn't do much. And the build is this AMT 1956 Ford for a future diorama I'm planning of a 1956 dealership, that I will be needing at least one more 56 Ford in stock form, and this diorama will be not this one I use as a background to film. I'm going to actually build a real showroom with the help of a friend that does architectural models, and those cars will be inside, and it will have no roof, but it will have kind of a glass roof so you can see the cars inside. It will take a huge space, but I already have a place in mind here at home to keep it, so I can have a nice place to display those 56 Fords. And I already started this one. For real, I started it 2 weeks ago preparing the body, and it's still on my patented painting stand. I prepared the body of this car to paint by inscribing the upper fender separation line with the cowl. I think you guys can see that. Let me put my hand here so it will focus. There. Looks like I'm superestimating my camera's ability to focus. There, more or less. So I have those lines inscribed here. Also inscribed a line on the bottom, and I deepened the trunk panel line quite a bit and added those rear fender separation lines right here. Yeah, today she's not in the mood. And the car is black, it's gonna be hard to see. There, I think you can see there. See, there is a line there where the quarter panel meets the rear sail panel. And don't worry about those white spots, because they will all be under foil, and I'll sand them smooth before foiling. I painted the black bits about 2 weeks ago, gave it 2 weeks to dry, and then yesterday I painted the red. Again, don't worry about the white, because you can see the white is, it's kind of under where the foil will go. There. The white is just under where the foil will go. I used the foil under paint technique to foil the Victoria emblem here and the emblems on the hood. The red was painted yesterday, so it's kind of fragile, and I'm keeping the car on its stand for at least a week before taking it out and giving the body a good rub and a polish. The places where the color separation won't be under foil, I just did correctly and was very careful masking, so there wouldn't be no blemishes or minimum touch up for later. So the main color of the body on the 1/1 scale world is red, and the black is the secondary, and the black just goes in the door jambs enough for you not to see red with the door shut here where the car is black. Also, here on the back, this line, separation between the trunk and the sail panel, this line will show just like it is when the car is done. There is no trim that goes there, so it has to be the best possible. I'm very sorry about the quality of the camera work today. Here you have it. This is the body separation line from the red to the black. The colors are Raven Black and Coral Flame Red, original Ford colors. Other than the body, I painted other parts. Here you see the headlight doors that are supposed to be black. Oh, this guy here is Kirk, my grandson, as I adopted his mother and I didn't know she was pregnant. This guy is 1 year and I think 4 months. 1 year and 4 months old. He's a sweet, sweet little boy. On the doors, I have the black paint here, here, and here. Here is still in primer. Our interior is going to be white and red. Other than those parts, I also took the flash from the chassis. I don't know what happened with this edition of the kit, as it had a ton of flash around this area, and all others I built before didn't have those. So what we are doing here basically is cleaning parts. The interior also had a lot of flesh around the opening here that I had to clean and get it ready for primer and paint. Other than that, I also did, let me get those parts, started working on those parts here. The front bench seat that has a huge seam here, and I used some Tamiya putty and still have to sand it out so the seam will disappear. Same thing on the engine. I didn't use putty here on the underside of the gearbox because on the real car the gearbox is cast with a two-part mold. It's sand casting with two-part mold, and there is a seam that is supposed to be here. So in this case the seam on the model is quite accurate, if you are going to say, if you're going to use it in your favor, better do it. Also here on top of the block, the rear Y block V8 has a cover here, a valet cover, and from this cover the oil breather tube gets out. On the model it's not from that cover, it's from the timing chain cover here, but at least to make it more accurate I'll sand this part of the engine smooth and eliminate the seam here and here, because it will look more accurate to the real car. Also, the rear end on this AMT kit has a bit of a problem with gaps, especially here in this area. So this will have to be sanded for those glue joints to disappear, and this will be painted semi-gloss black with the red oxide differential carrier. And those are the parts that are already done. The body, like you guys saw, and this paint has no treatment yet. No, it was not sanded, it was not polished or prepared in any way. It's just the way it was airbrushed. I just used the cloth here on the top, not a cloth, a 12,000 sanding paper to remove some markings that remained from the tape when I took the tape out, and I'll have to polish the roof yet. All the rest is not it has not been touched yet. Other than that, I still have all the chrome to do, and I was planning only to take pictures of the build and do my usual slideshow when the model is completed, but I decided to do a series of videos to document the build. So next time, if everything goes right, I'll all the remaining parts should be sanded smooth and in primer, because now I have two of the major car parts still to do. That is the mechanical components and the interior, and I'm quite happy with how the body turned out, and I will also still smooth the places where I had to use the tape to separate the colors. The engine bay will be painted semi-gloss black. Only the firewall will remain red, as it is stock on this car. I still have to remove the masking. From the interior of the roof. Interior of the roof still has masking on it, because the interior of the roof will be white. I still have to touch up those little spots there and there on the inside of the quarter panels, just to give it a better finish. And I think I'm going in the right direction here with this Ford. At least I hope so. I hope the car turns out great, guys. And I have another stuff to say. That's about Flickr. I'm very sorry, guys. I know some of you follow me on Flickr, and I won't be posting any more pictures to Flickr because they just changed their policy regarding free accounts. I was a paying member until about 4 or 5 years ago, when they changed the free accounts to 1 terabyte of space and with unlimited number of pictures. And I didn't see any advantage in renewing my premium membership, so I went free, and everything was great. I have a very small percentage of my 1 terabyte actually used, but I guess in October they started saying they would change that, and they would limit the free accounts to 1,000 pictures. Well, I have about 13,000 pictures on Flickr, and about 12,000 pictures will be deleted by February 5. Unfortunately, I don't have an international credit card, not at the moment, as the interest the banks are charging is absurd, and it's completely out of the reality, and I refuse to pay that. I refuse to have to get an international credit card just to pay for Flickr. So guys, what I did is I freed all my pictures to download. So if you can, all pictures that appear on all slideshows and on all videos I have uploaded are there on Flickr. But not only there, I have copies on my computer, and I have copies on 1 terabyte separate hard drive. So I'm not using Flickr for saving my pictures, like say. It's just a convenience that I use to share pictures on forums and groups, but unfortunately that convenience will end, and 12,000 of my pictures will be deleted by February 5. So I freed all pictures for download. I will put the link to my Flickr photo stream on the description of this video, so you can go there and download all pictures you want, all pictures you got interested into, and save them on your computer if it's the case, if you like any of them, because February 5 is the last day they will be available to be seen, and will disappear. Flickr will delete the pictures. So before the 5 of February, you can go to my Flickr photo stream and surf the 13,000 pictures and download any one you want. Well, guys, thanks again for watching, and I will return when I have more stuff done to this 56 Ford. Thanks for watching and have a great week. Bye bye.